Miraculous Ladybug is a series full of notable heroes and villains. However, the powers they have from their Miraculous have limits. Most of the heroes are held back by their age, as a rule of their magical jewels indicates that children wielders can only use their super abilities once before transforming back. Ladybug and Cat Noir experienced this setback more than once, as the series emphasizes their powering down Miraculous after nearly every battle. Due to this, they have to work twice as hard to compete with their nemesis, who doesn't need to take a break between Akumatizations. Fortunately, their luck begins to change after the episode Revolution. In today's video, we're reviewing all characters who don't have a power limit up until the end of Season 5.
I'm here for you, Marinette. I'm your friend. You will tell us all your secrets, and you will feel so much better.
Number 1. Monarch. As the only adult with a Miraculous in the first season of Miraculous, Gabriel Agreste has a significant advantage over Paris's heroes. Although he usually akumatizes one villain at a time, he can wreak serious havoc throughout the city. In episodes like Gang of Secrets and Catalyst, he can send various Akumas to make villains. Although Gabriel scarcely makes armies follow his command, he does find ways to enhance his already limitless power. In episodes such as Catalyst and Truth, he combines new powers with his own. At first, he upgrades his abilities to become Scarlet Moth using Natalie's akumatized form. As Catalyst, she can enhance anyone's natural abilities. Later, he combines the Butterfly and Peacock Miraculous to become Shadow Moth. In Season 4, he could create villains and Sentimonsters to his heart's content. These powers reach their highest potential in the episode Risk. Gabriel contrives a plan to create a villain, Risk, capable of making everyone in Paris needlessly reckless. He also creates a group of Sentimonsters who absorb and reuse other powers. The heroes struggle to defeat them and nearly lose the fight, but Ladybug prevents Risk from forming all together by using the Rabbit Miraculous to travel into the past. Unfortunately, Felix uses the Dog Miraculous to steal her yo-yo simultaneously. He then uses it to steal the remaining Miraculous, and when he trades them to Gabriel, he gives the villain immeasurable power.
You have always been my most loyal supporter. I gave you the ability to boost powers.
Number 2. Bunnix. The time limits and one-use rules get bypassed by one of Ladybug's allies. The time-traveling superhero Bunnix often appears as an adult Alex. Her first appearance is in the episode Time Tagger, when a villain travels from the future to help Hawkmoth defeat Ladybug and Cat Noir. Bunnix appears in the past to help them stop Time Tagger, and she sheds some light on how time and the Miraculous powers work. Throughout the episode, Bunnix uses her superpower called Burrow to travel between periods. She uses this power to fight with Time Tagger and doesn't have a limit like her younger allies. The range of Bunnix's abilities has a chance to shine in the episode Cat Blanc. Due to Bunnix traveling through time, she keeps an eye on the flow of history. Fortunately, she notices when an alternate timeline occurs that threatens their world. She brings Marinette into her burrow, where several windows into different historical moments surround them. From this hub, Bunnix can monitor everything that has, is, and should be happening in the proper flow of time. Bunnix is also one of the most experienced heroes, as her younger self receives the Rabbit Miraculous in the episode Evolution. Alex travels throughout time with her Miraculous to prevent it from falling into Monarch's hands. She is specifically instructed not to return until he is defeated, but is known to continue using her Miraculous as an adult. Since Alex still obtains the Rabbit Miraculous come the episode Revolution, she is one of the few heroes without a power limit.
Don't call me Fluffy Tail!
To the future, 7th Interstellar War.
Disintegrate.
Number 3. Cat Noir. As the wielder of the Cat Miraculous, Adrien has one of the most dangerous powers in the series. Cat Noir's Cataclysm can cause great harm, from destroying buildings to causing physical damage to others. His abilities have an extensive range of destructive tendencies and get showcased throughout the series. The most recognized display of his power occurs in the episode Cat Blanc. In the episode, Adrien becomes akumatized into the titular villain. Although he doesn't want to attack Ladybug, the enhanced destructive power given by Hawkmoth leads to him turning their world into a wasteland. Fortunately, Cat Blanc was a preventable alternate timeline. Another more concrete example of Cat Noir's terrifying strength occurs in the Miraculous New York special. During this, he accidentally cataclysms his fellow hero Uncanny Valley. His attack leads to her immediate death, but Ladybug revives her by using a lucky charm. With so many mistakes under his belt, it can be easy to forget how Cat Noir's power can get his fellow heroes out of challenging situations. The episode Revolution is a great example. After he and Ladybug become caught by Chloe and her squad of protective robots, they begin transforming back. Through sheer will alone, the heroes overcome their age-bound limitations and restore their powers completely. Nuru claims Ladybug and Cat Noir must have grown up because they no longer required transforming back to reuse their abilities. Without restrictions holding them back, Cat Noir uses continuous cataclysms to defeat the robots protecting Chloe.
Why'd he do that? Is he crazy?
Number 4. Ladybug. As Paris's primary defender, Ladybug's famous Lucky Charm receives plenty of screen time. Her supreme luck allows her to conjure an object to solve any problem. Usually these lucky charms are the final tool necessary to besting Akumatized villains. These charms are sometimes peculiar but are often the hero's last line of defense against Gabriel Agreste. Unfortunately, Ladybug's lucky charms can fail, which has terrible repercussions. In the episode Destruction, Gabriel forces the Kwamis to tell him the location of their former guardian Ladybug. After they instruct him to find the Dupain Chang bakery, as Monarch he encounters Marinette. She claims she isn't Ladybug and sends the villain on a wild goose chase to find her instead. With the time to prepare, she coordinates with Cat Noir, and they confront Monarch for a showdown at the museum. The heroes almost win with Cat Noir holding Monarch in place due to an active cataclysm. The heroes become devastated when Monarch allows himself to be cataclysmed. He escaped with Ladybug's stolen Lucky Charm, preventing her from fixing any damage and leaving himself with a fatal wound. With possible setbacks like these, Ladybug could benefit from using her abilities more than once. Fortunately, the episode Revolution allows her to reach those new heights. After she and Cat Noir become trapped within an impenetrable shelter, they have no choice but to transform back. As their costumes begin to fade, Ladybug delivers a final speech to the people of Paris, encouraging them to keep fighting. Her faith in her fellow Parisians slows down the transformation process, and with further resistance, she learns to reuse her powers continuously. With the help of Paris's people, Cat Noir, and her renewed powers, she finally defeats Chloe.
Is this what you were looking for, Monarch? My real address was written on this, but I replaced it just before you got here.
After 5 seasons of constant battles, the episode Revolution finally puts Ladybug and Cat Noir on an even playing field with their arch-nemesis. Now that the heroes have grown stronger and enhanced their abilities, it's only a matter of time before their enemies start getting stronger as well. As the series continues, Ladybug and Cat Noir may need to rely on their powers more than once to defeat more powerful future villains. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
It's